Hi, I'm Kim Metz, physical therapist. Today we are going to be doing a simple upper body strength routine using one resistance loop. So this is great if you're on the go, have very limited equipment. Oftentimes you could even do some of these in a car if you have a long road trip, or something really simple and small that you can pack in a suitcase for traveling. So we are going to start off with a triceps press. So we anchor this up here at your shoulder. You can do it this side if you want, but you're anchoring it, just hold on, starting where the resistance and the tension is, and you press. So we're extending that elbow. Keep that elbow locked in at the side. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now, as with any strength training routine, ideally you're going to start to get fatigued and have that muscle be tired during the last few reps. We really want to push you to your limit. So if your resistance band is tighter, you might be doing fewer reps than what I just did. If it's loose, this one is pretty loose for this move for me, so I probably could be doing more than 15, but for the sake of this video, I'm gonna do 15 on both sides. And 15. Okay, that was the tricep, the back of the arm. Now for the next one. So next we are doing bicep curl. So for a bicep curl, in order to get the resistance pulling upward, you can anchor it here. If you want to hold, you're going to need to hold the band a little closer to curl it upward. I also like to do this one using my foot to anchor it. So it would go just under my foot. I'm in this bent over hinged position and I'm going to curl. So it's pulling this way. Can you see that a little bit better? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so again, if I'm gonna do the other side, I can anchor it down here towards my hip and curl upward, or I'm gonna stick it under my foot, go into this little bent over position, arm straight, curl towards that shoulder. And 15. Okay, take that out. Next, we have a one-sided or rotational movement. So this is really great for your shoulder, for your rotator cuff. So in this one, we do need to anchor it out and down across your body so that I'm doing a rotational movement. I'm pulling back. So holding it here and you rotate backwards. If you don't have the shoulder range of motion to come up and out to the side like this, you can bring this down and hold it straight here and rotate outward. So elbow is anchored in and I'm opening my shoulder outward. So I'll do a few just like this. Again, you have options with this. You can even mix and match and do both. So if I'm going to be out to the side, shoulder up, I'm anchoring it down here and it's pull back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and I'll do my last 5 with my arm down here at the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Next one we're going into is a lat pull down. So again, you're going to anchor. This time you're holding it up in the air, and this arm is pulling it down. So again, this band is pretty loose or a little too stretchy for me for this move, but just to demonstrate, I'm gonna hold it a little tighter just to give myself a little bit more resistance. So again, this arm is anchoring straight up, this one is pulling down. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now we do the other side. So like I said, I'm anchoring it, I'm holding it a little tighter just to give myself a little bit more resistance. And then this other side now is pulling down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Good. For this next one, we're doing a chest press motion. So you do have a few options with this one. Again, the goal is to start with that resistance pretty close to your shoulder, and you are doing a chest press outward. Imagine that you're bench pressing. 3, 4. This one is also going to be working your tricep a little bit as you're extending that elbow. Nice pushing motion. And then we switch right to the other side. So anchoring it in tight so that you start your resistance pretty close to your body and you press. And there's 15. Okay, that was a pushing movement. We're going to do another pulling movement now. So this is a row. It is a pull back. Again, you have some options. If you're used to doing a bent over row or something with weights, you can hook this again under your foot and row. You can do both arms. You can do one side. You can do opposite side. It gives you some nice core stability here, just using that loop and rowing backward. If you want to stay upright, you're going to anchor out in front of you and pull back. So sometimes you can add a rotation. Almost imagine that you're pulling an arrow from a bow and arrow, or square yourself up nice and straight and row back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, pulling that shoulder blade back like you're going to squeeze them together. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Something I really love about these is that you're giving yourself stability on the other side as well. So if you want to do the bent over row, that's fine. Otherwise, stay up with me and row. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pulling that shoulder blade, stabilizing with that other arm. Lots of time under tension for this workout. I think we've got 3 more. All right, we'll call that good. So again, your reps might be different than mine. If you have a harder band, do fewer reps. Just make sure you are always ending with fatigue. If you have a looser band, you might need to do more repetitions. Certainly go through this and do more sets after you've completed those rounds. One last one that I really like, just because it gives me that range of motion and that nice shoulder burn, is you're gonna put your wrists in between the loop and you're gonna pull until you feel that stretch. So typically your hands should be pulling to about hip width apart. And this one is kind of bonus move. Like I said, shoulder range of motion, kind of works everything, feels really good. Keep that tension on. We raise all the way up overhead. You squeeze your elbows down, tricep extension, and then back up. Shoulder, squeeze, extend. Shoulder, squeeze, extend. And you can do this one until those shoulders really start to burn, till you have a little bit of shaking going on. Really make sure your core is engaged so that you're not arching your back as you come up. Stay nice and stable. Up, squeeze, extend. I usually start to feel this kind of on the outside of my shoulders, kind of shoulder cap, as you might think. I'm gonna do just maybe 5 more here. 1. Yeah, they're burning. 2, feels good. 3, 4, core is engaged. And 5. Whew, yeah. Give that a little shake out. Nice job, everybody. Go through this again. Make sure you get to that fatigue with those muscles and enjoy your day.